Hello YouTube! Today is really exciting because we're gonna cook something I've never cooked before, so we're gonna learn how to do it together. I recently drove through Jackson Hole and Jackson, Yellowstone, Cody, Wyoming, and the reason is I was picking up this bed that I won at auction at the sheep show way back in February. So I won it back then. They made it for me, all custom, real beautiful for my house. And then I was so busy, couldn't go pick it up. I finally did, and the bed is beautiful. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you. I still have to set it all up real nice with my new comforter and all that. So you're gonna have to hang tight. But driving back through Jackson, I ate at a place where they had elk, like elk sirloin as a meal that I ordered, and it came with mashed potatoes. And it was in like a red wine sauce with like onions and tomatoes and this amazing red wine sauce. And I was like, holy crap, this just makes your steak like next level, and I need to try it. So luckily, I always keep red wine and white wine on hand for cooking. White wine, real good for like pastas, chicken pastas, stuff like that, Italian dishes. Red wine, good for like more brothy, like heavier type stuff with red meat. So luckily I actually had all the ingredients that I think I need. We're gonna try it and just throw some stuff together and see how it comes out. And we're gonna use deer steaks on the Orion smoker that is outside. So we're gonna get the wine sauce ready because the Orion cooker is so fast. We're gonna get the wine sauce ready inside and then go outside and do some cooking. Let's go. So the ingredients, we have our deer steaks, probably the most important ingredient. Beef broth, red wine, I have Cabernet, yes, red wine, some tomatoes. All I have is cherry tomatoes. I'm not going to store for anything else. And an onion. Let's get cooking. We're going to cook this on high heat about 10 minutes until that wine is reduced. That is 1 cup wine, 1 cup beef broth. And let me just tell you, it smells amazing. I don't know how or why wine and beef broth smell great together, but they do. Let me tell you. All right, you guys, so I just added some onions and tomatoes in there. Now I'm mixing them up. I'm gonna let everything get all soft and cook together. I'm excited. All right, it's a really windy day, so I'm not going to film a lot outside, but these things do work great in the wind. So I set up the deer steaks in there. They look really, really good. These are just regular old deer steaks, not tenderloin, nothing special. I put some Italian seasoning, garlic powder, basil, stuff like that on there. And I put some Orion smoker tips on the inside. I've been using the pork ones for wild game a lot. I'm about to test out new ones probably the next time around. But I wanted to show you guys, this is my smaller Orion cooker. This one you can get under $200 with my code, which is a steal. This one's a little more money, but I just kind of wanted to show you the size comparison side by side. So I recently used this one here for a barbecue, had a bunch of locals over, and that was really, really fun. That thing cooked up a bunch of burgers and they were to die for. This I use like for my personal self when I'm cooking for myself, smaller batch stuff. This is kind of like your, and then this is kind of like your barbecue, that type of stuff, because look how much bigger it is. So dang cool. Steaks off the Orion smoker, and they are unreal. So I got a little side of mashed potatoes, just your typical mashed potatoes, but I mixed some cheese in there, which is why it's that color. And then while cooking the Orion cooker, my wine bone broth mix pretty much got mixed straight into the onions, which is totally fine. I wanted it to be a little looser, but I was busy doing stuff and I was outside, which is totally fine. So we're going to try this. I've never made this sauce before, so we're going to dig in and cook, see how the meat's cooked and everything. I had it on the Orion cooker for 20 minutes. For real though, look at these steaks off the Orion cooker. Is that amazing? If you want to look like an amazing chef with literally doing hardly nothing, throwing meat on a smoker and lighting it, you need to get the Orion cooker, trust me, because that's like story of my life. Well, you guys, I ate that right up. And I said I was going to show you steak, and then I just ate and ate and ate, and I was listening to music. And it was so good. Okay, the only thing I would change, I would cook it for a little less because these steaks were really thin. And like I said, the Orion cooker cooks things really fast. So I cooked them for 20 minutes. I would say 10 to 15 and I would have been perfect. I like my steak like medium rare. So, but yeah, that was awesome. One of the last Orion cooker videos I did, I asked you guys what you wanted to see cooked. A lot of you said things like meatloaf, ribs. So I'm definitely going to be cooking that stuff once I make the long journey to a grocery store. I enjoy being far from a grocery store and amenities. I don't enjoy not getting the mail to my house or like not having a post office close by to get my mail. That's the only thing I don't enjoy. And it's just because like I'm guiding every day. I have to go pick up my mail when the post office is open, and I can't do it because I'm guiding. That was that was off topic, but for real though, that was really good. I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys are doing well. Utah is pretty much opened up back to normal. You guys may have seen on the news though that we are getting a lot of corona cases fast and stuff, so they're putting us on like do not travel list for some people back east, which is really frustrating. I have clients coming from back there who are now having to drive or make these decisions, and it's just not cool. The way the world is right now, there's a lot of not cool things going on, but at the end of the day, I haven't been very affected. I've been very blessed, and yeah, I'm enjoying cooking my meals. I'm enjoying guiding. I'm enjoying the weather, besides the fact that there's a cold front here right now and it's really cold. Yeah, like it's June and I had to turn my heater back on. No air conditioner, I had to turn my heater on. So that gives you an idea how cold it is. It's like 50s and windy, so it feels way colder. Well, I hope you guys are doing so well. If you do have any new ideas for what you want me to cook, you can always drop them below in the comment section, as well as if you have any questions at all about the Orion cooker, you can drop questions down there below as well. I've had a lot of you guys comment say that you bought them and that you've been using them and you love them, so that is awesome to hear. You can use my discount code to save $50 and get it cheaper than anywhere else, so that is a screaming deal. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're all doing well. We'll see you on the next video. Lots of good ones coming up, so stay tuned. Okay, bye.